Welcome to Cuckoo English Podcast for daily English practice. Hey, do you already have plans for your winter vacation, or are you still thinking about it?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cuckoo English Podcast.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Jeremy. In this episode, we'll talk about our winter vacation plans, share our thoughts, and help you practice English along the way.
So relax, get comfortable, and try to speak out loud with us. Don't worry about mistakes. Just try. That's how you learn.
Now, let's come back to the question we asked at the beginning.
Do you already have plans for your winter vacation, or are you still thinking about it?
Sophia, let me ask you first. Have you planned anything for your winter vacation?
I'm still thinking about it, to be honest. I have a few ideas, but nothing is final yet.
I see. I think many people feel the same way.
Yes, planning a vacation can be exciting, but also a little confusing.
Exactly. There are so many questions. Where should I go? How much money should I spend? Should I travel or stay home?
Jeremy, what about you? Do you have any plans for this winter?
I do have a small plan. Thinking of going to a cold place this winter.
Oh, really? A cold place? That's interesting. Most people I know want to escape the cold.
I know. But I actually enjoy winter weather. I love wearing warm jackets, scarves, and sweaters, and of course, drinking hot coffee or hot chocolate.
That really does sound cozy. Blanket, coffee, cold weather outside. Perfect winter vibes.
Exactly. Now, dear listeners, it's your turn to tell us.
Are you planning to go to a cold place or a warm place this winter?
Pause the episode for a moment and say your answer out loud.
And if you want, you can also tell us in the comments. We would love to hear your answers.
Great. Even if you said just one sentence, that's perfect. Remember, practicing is more important than being perfect.
Now, Jeremy, tell me more. Why do you like cold places in winter?
I like the feeling of winter. The cold air in the morning, foggy roads, and sitting under warm blankets at night.
Oh, yes. Foggy mornings feel so calm and quiet.
Also, winter vacations feel slower. Life doesn't rush as much. People relax more.
That's true. In winter, people often stay inside more, talk more, and rest more.
What about you, Sophia? Do you prefer cold places or warm places this winter?
I actually prefer warm places in winter.
Oh, that's the complete opposite of me.
Yes, I don't like very cold weather. I feel lazy when it's too cold. I just want to stay in bed all day.
That's nice.
I like places where I can walk comfortably, feel the sun on my face, and wear light clothes.
Hey, when you think about winter vacations, what comes to your mind first?
For me, it's memories from childhood. Winter holidays from school, sitting with family, eating warm food, and watching movies together.
Ah, that sounds lovely.
Yes, winter feels emotional in a nice way. It's not just about traveling. It's about feeling comfortable and happy.
I agree. Winter vacations are not always about big plans. Sometimes simple moments are the best.
And listeners, that's something you can think about too. What does winter mean to you?
Take a moment and answer in your own words.
Even one simple sentence is enough. Keep practicing and keep speaking.
You know, Jeremy, when I was a child, winter vacations meant school holidays. Just hearing the vacation announcement at school made everyone smile. It felt like freedom.
Same here. No homework, no early mornings, and no alarm clocks. I remember waking up naturally and thinking, I can sleep more, and then sleeping again.
Exactly. We used to wake up late, stay in bed for a long time, watch cartoons or movies, and spend more time with family. Life felt slower and simpler back then.
Winter mornings were special. The house was quiet, the air was cold, and there was always something warm in the kitchen. Tea, soup, or something cooking slowly.
Yes, and evenings were even better. Everyone would sit together, talk more, laugh more, and sometimes do nothing at all.
That's true. Winter vacations were not about going out all the time. They were about staying in and feeling comfortable. Speaking of experiences, Sophia, do you have any funny winter vacation memories?
I do, but before I share mine, I really want to hear yours. You always have interesting travel stories.
All right. One winter, I was traveling to a very cold place. I was extremely excited, so I packed my bags very early. I checked my list again and again and felt very confident.
So far, this sounds like perfect planning.
That's what I thought too, but when I arrived at the destination and stepped outside, I suddenly felt freezing cold. Something felt very wrong.
Let me guess, you forgot something important.
Yes, my winter jacket. I had packed everything else, but forgot the one thing I really needed.
Oh no, that must have been a horrible feeling.
It was. I spent the entire day trying to stay warm and laughing at my own mistake. After that, I learned an important lesson. Never trust excitement more than a checklist.
That's a good lesson. I think everyone has made a similar mistake at least once.
Yeah, definitely. And these little mistakes often become the funniest memories later.
That's true. Now let's talk about planning winter vacations in general.
Planning can be fun, but it can also be stressful. There are so many things to think about. Tickets, bags, weather, and timing.
Yes, some people love detailed plans. They plan every hour of the day.
And some people don't plan at all. They just go and see what happens.
I like to plan the basics, travel, stay, and a few important things. After that, I like to keep things flexible.
Same here. Too much planning takes away the joy, but no planning can create problems.
Exactly. Winter vacations should feel relaxing, not tiring.
In the end, it's not about perfect plans or perfect trips. It's about how you feel during the vacation.
And sometimes the simple moments, warm food, good conversations, and small mistakes become the best memories.
That's what truly makes winter vacation special.
Have you noticed somehow winter packing always feels heavier than packing for any other season?
I completely agree. Packing in winters is not just about clothes. It feels like preparing yourself for cold, discomfort, and surprises. You're constantly thinking, what if it gets colder than I expect?
Exactly. With summer packing, it's simple. Light clothes, fewer layers, and everything fits easily. But winter clothes are thick, heavy, and take up space even before you start packing properly.
Yes, one sweater alone can take the space of 3 summer outfits, and no matter how neatly you fold it, the bag still looks full.
And then comes the mental challenge. You stand in front of your suitcase asking yourself the same question again and again. Do I really need this? But in winter, the answer is usually yes.
Because winters are unpredictable. One day it's manageable, the next day it's freezing. That extra sweater suddenly feels very important.
That's why winter packing feels serious. You're not packing for fashion, you're packing for comfort and warmth. You're packing to survive cold mornings and long evenings.
And shoes make it even worse. Winter shoes are bulky, heavy, and impossible to place nicely in a suitcase.
Absolutely. One pair of boots already feels like half the bag is gone. And yet you still think maybe I should pack another pair.
Because wet shoes in winter are a nightmare.
Another challenge is layering. You don't just pack outfits, you pack layers. Inner layers, sweaters, jackets, scarves, gloves. The list never ends.
And this often leads to overpacking. Winter trips almost always mean carrying more than needed just for peace of mind.
Speaking of overpacking, I should confess one of my funny habits. I plan outfits very carefully while packing. I imagine which sweater I'll wear on which day.
That sounds very organized.
It sounds organized, but it never works. Once I reach the destination, I wear whatever feels warm and comfortable. All that planning becomes useless.
I do something similar, but even stranger. I pack clothes that I rarely wear at home, thinking that on this trip I'll suddenly become stylish and confident.
Yes, like the trip will change your personality.
Exactly, and those clothes usually come back home completely untouched.
Winter packing also feels emotional because it's full of anticipation. You're excited, imagining cold air, warm drinks, and quiet evenings.
Packing feels like the beginning of the journey. Every folded sweater feels like a step closer to the trip.
But then comes the other side of the story, unpacking.
Ah, yes, the real challenge.
Unpacking after a winter trip is much harder than unpacking after any other vacation.
I think that's because winter clothes are heavier, sometimes damp, and need more care.
Yes, you can't just throw sweaters anywhere. Jackets need space, scarves need folding, shoes need cleaning.
And winter clothes take longer to dry, which makes unpacking feel slow and tiring.
There's also an emotional side to unpacking. Packing is full of excitement, but unpacking reminds you that the vacation is over.
That's so true. Unpacking feels like returning to routine and responsibility.
And yet we delay it. Jackets stay on chairs, gloves disappear, the suitcase stays open for days.
That's my funny habit. I unpack very slowly. I take out one item, then stop. The suitcase becomes part of the room.
Same here. It's like I don't want to fully accept that the trip has ended.
But once everything is finally unpacked, there's a strange sense of comfort.
Yes, your home feels warm again, your clothes are back where they belong, and the memories settle quietly.
Packing and unpacking in winters may be challenging, but they're part of the experience.
They remind us that travel isn't just about destinations, it's about preparation, effort, and those small struggles in between.
And honestly, those struggles, heavy bags, messy unpacking, forgotten gloves, are what make winter trips memorable.
Exactly. Winter teaches us patience and how to respect the power of a good jacket.
And maybe next time, how to pack a little smarter.
You know, Jeremy, packing is one challenge, but transportation during winter vacations is a whole different story.
Oh, absolutely. Traveling in winter feels slower and more uncertain. You can never be fully sure how smooth the journey will be.
Exactly. In summer, transportation feels simple, but in winter, weather becomes part of every plan.
Yes, foggy mornings, snow, rain, or strong winds, any of these can change your travel schedule.
I think winter travel teaches patience. Delays feel more common, especially early in the morning.
True. Trains, buses, and flights all seem to run a little slower in winter.
And there's always that nervous feeling. What if my transport gets delayed?
That feeling starts even before the journey. You check the weather again and again just to be sure.
Another thing about winter transportation is comfort. Cold stations and long waiting times can be exhausting.
Yes, standing on a platform in cold air makes time feel longer. Even a short wait feels endless.
But once you're inside the transport, there's a strange comfort too. Sitting by the window, watching the outside world pass by.
I love that part. Foggy roads, quiet landscapes, and people wrapped in winter clothes. It feels calm.
Winter travel has a slower rhythm. People speak softly, move slowly, and seem more tired.
That's true. Everyone just wants to reach their destination and stay warm.
Different types of transport feel different in winter. Trains feel cozy, especially long journeys.
Yes, buses can be a bit uncomfortable if the heating isn't good.
And flights come with their own worries, delays, cancellations, and long waiting times.
But there's also excitement. Winter transportation feels like the real start of a vacation.
I agree. The moment you sit down and the journey begins, your mind slowly leaves daily life behind.
Winter journeys also create memories. Small moments like sharing warm drinks or watching snowfall from a window stay with you.
Even simple things like holding your ticket tightly with cold hands become part of the experience.
And reaching the destination feels extra rewarding after a long winter journey.
Yes, you feel tired but satisfied, like you've earned your vacation.
Transportation in winter may be challenging, but it adds character to the trip.
Yes, it reminds us that travel isn't always about speed. Sometimes it's about the journey itself.
And winter journeys, with all their delays and cold moments, teach us to slow down.
Exactly. They prepare us mentally for rest, warmth, and quiet time.
In the end, winter transportation is not just a way to travel, it's part of the winter vacation story.
You know, Jeremy, let's be honest. The first day of a winter vacation is never as calm and perfect as we imagine it.
Absolutely not. In our heads, it's peaceful and organized. In reality, it's usually cold, confusing, and slightly chaotic.
Exactly. You arrive with tired legs, messy hair, and a brain that forgot how to function.
Yes, and the first thought is not, I'm on vacation. It's, when will I be able to get a hot shower?
Yes. You walk into the room, drop everything on the floor, and just stand there for a second.
That pause is important. It's the moment you switch from travel mode to vacation mode.
But winter makes everything harder. Jackets, scarves, gloves. Suddenly, the room looks like a clothing store exploded.
Yes, and you still haven't found the heater switch.
That's always a challenge. You start pressing random buttons, hoping something will happen.
Meanwhile, you're still wearing your jacket because you're scared to take it off.
Yes. And then comes the struggle of deciding what to do next.
You're too tired to explore, but too excited to sleep.
So you do something in between, like sitting on the bed and scrolling your phone.
Or opening the window just for a second to feel the cold air.
That moment always surprises me. Even though I'm tired, the cold outside makes me feel alive.
Winter air has that effect. It wakes you up.
Then comes the first outfit change. Travel clothes off, comfortable clothes on.
That's when the vacation finally starts.
But let's talk about expectations. We imagine doing something special on day one.
And instead, we end up eating something simple and sitting quietly.
Yeah, and which is actually perfect.
Yes, the first day is not for big plans. It's for recovery.
Another very real moment, realizing you forgot something important.
Always. Charger, gloves, or toothpaste.
And you tell yourself, it's fine, I'll manage.
Hey, listeners, what is that one thing you always forget to pack for a trip?
Please tell us in the comments.
The first evening is my favorite part.
Same. Lights on, bags half unpacked, jacket on a chair.
You're tired, but in a good way.
And tomorrow feels exciting, but not urgent.
That's the beauty of the first day. It doesn't try to impress you.
It just welcomes you.
And once that happens, you finally relax.
That's when you know your winter vacation has truly begun.
So, this brings us to the end of today's episode. We hope you enjoyed it and learned something from it.
And if you want to watch more episodes like this and learn English in a fun way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Bye for now.